Alright, what's up guys? It's Legend. Today I'm going to be starting off a video series that I'm going to be calling Inside the Mine. And since I've heard a lot of comments asking me how to play Yemen, well, I'm going to be breaking down how to play Yemen as a Slayer. Off the bat, if you have the top spawn, you want to control Blue Street. Blue Street is so essential for this middle hill because you can cut off anything. You can cut off Street, you can cut off Church, cut off Blue Street. As you can see, I just picked off 2 kills from holding down partially holding down Blue Street. If you can get somebody in rugs, it's also really essential too, because you can pick off people coming from the other side. Because if you control backside of the spawn behind rugs, you make them spawn across map behind the church, and you can just keep picking them off from mid street and blue street. They'll keep trying to flanking. Once you have that set up in rugs and blue street, a person at least in rug and blue street, send somebody to church for from mid hill so they can start anchoring the next spawn. Because around like 25 to 30 seconds, somebody's going to try rotating through beach and try getting the next spawn. But if you have somebody cut up on a top treehouse, you're going to pick them off and get the next spawns right away. As you can see, we're already doing this as a team. I'm set up on bottom treehouse right now to try cut off some people that are coming from mid hill. I'm trying to cut off this person right here on arches. Obviously, I'm missing my shots, but I end up picking them up over on ladder. I'm staying on bottom beach right now because I see my teammate spawn on bottom beach. Now I want to push up the top because Sham said he needed help because there's a couple pushing him. I get picked off from the side on Purple Street, and now we spawn out because we both got picked off, and we're going to push from arches and on top street. What we're going to be doing here now, we're going to be pushing the hill to try to help out Wolf, but Wolf picks up a clutch 2-piece, and we're going to try flooding around the hill and try to help him and give him some support. Right now I'm in the base just trying to help out Wolf, you know, give him a little bit of support, give him a little cover fire so he can end up getting kills. But he gets a wall bang through top statue. Since there's only 15 seconds left in this base, we're going to try rotating. What you want to do on this next rotation is rotate through Blue Street. Because Blue Street, you get the closest spawns, and it's a better position uphill. It's an uphill battle if you're on, or I mean, it's a downhill battle if you're on Blue Street. Because when you spawn up, you spawn right in the Blue Street building, and it's perfect. Right here to your left, you'll spawn. Right now, I'm just going to be pushing through mid because I'm going to try to get in the cutoffs. If somebody called out somebody's weak in the mid base, and pick up that guy from mid street. Then we'll look towards statue because that's where they're going to be spawning. And if we have blue street control, they're going to be spawning left side statue. See, we have blue street spawns, and I spawn right next to the base, and I'm going to help out Folsom. Folsom gets picked off, and he called out the guys one shot, picked him up, and I'm going to try rotating back down to church because that's where the next rotation is. On the church hill, you want to rotate early because it's the biggest hill. You can get the most time out of it. You can get if you can get your team set up around it early, you can get a 60-point cap easily, and that will be the game changer if you can get both those hills. That's 120 point, or it's at least like 90 to 120 points if you're playing a competitive game. Right now, I'm going to be trying to hold down mid map and cutting off people that are going to be going up to the jump since we have the back spawn. Jump up is right here in front by this rock. I'm going to be I cut off one person right here. If we have the back spawn, they're going to be spawning top blue street, and that's what I'm going to be looking right now. I'm going to pick off one person. I see 3 of them there. And it's the cutoffs, and if you have the back spawn, they're always going to spawn either front blue street. If I push up blue street, they're going to spawn up by arches. And this is what I'm going to try doing, because arch spawn, you can just flood them in through the arch or the back ladder way, but nobody ever really goes to the back ladder way. Right now, I just spawned up, and after I died, I'm going to spawn up and try pushing towards the next base, because we actually kind of rotate a little bit slow on this. We want to rotate around like 25 seconds through Blue Street on the Churchill, but you do want to at least have somebody in that old hardpoint throughout the entire time, just to pick up every single last second. Right now, we're going to be pushing as a team through beach and top blue, because you want to pinch the statue spawn. Folsom's going to be dropping a Hellstorm down, but he gets a player weak into purple. Right now I'm going to be pushing it because we're pinching it. Sham picks up the 2-piece, I pushed up through purple and get the kid off the base. Now, Folsom dies from treehouse, and he calls out the kid, and he says there's a couple more coming. I'm going to be looking for the kills over on treehouse. I pick up Till. And after I pick up that kill, I want to push up to treehouse because we still have top spawn. I've seen 2 people spawn out, so I just tried staying alive as long as I could. But Harden obviously picks me up right off my spawn. I spawn up here on top spices because Folsom was anchoring the spawn like a good teammate. He was anchoring with a sub. But we both get picked up. We still get good spawns though, because Sham spawned right, or not Sham, Wolf spawned right behind me. Like I said, in this middle hill, you want to control a rug in Blue Street because it is essential. Because you can just pick them off from church. They'll be spawning across map. I heard Cody come up behind me because he climbed up, and if you have a good headset, you'll obviously hear that. Right now I'm just trying to duck, dodge, dip, duck, dodge, and dodge all the bullets I can. Just staying alive in Blue Street and church is essential. Like I said, I want to keep saying it all game or all throughout this video because it is so important for this mid hill. And if you can get a good AR posted up on Blue Street, you can just rack up all the time you can on this mid hill. And nobody ever likes to give a team this much time on a mid hill, or at least a lot of time on mid hill, because it's demoralizing. Because that's when that's the nade fest and the EMP fest, and everybody just base diving the hardpoint. And if you can get at least 30 seconds off that mid hardpoint, it's huge. It is huge. Off the spawn, I'm gonna be moving towards purple to get this the top control. As Folsom gets killed by Till, and I push up into purple. I pick up Cody, but Till moved into the base. This is why I'm looking for him. And since we have the bottom spawn, I was looking towards top to see if I was gonna catch any players off the spawn, but they were still spawning. I want to say it was by church, and they flooded right through middle. See, I didn't pick up Till because I thought he moved up top, but he went to the base. I just picked up 2 kills, and off my spawn, I spawned beach. And this is the toughest position to be in when you're spawn on the treehouse. Beach is the toughest spawn to break a hill because there's only one spawn. You spawn right by the back beach building, and the only way you can really take them on is from the stone bridge, or you can cut them off through, or try coming through arches, and that's just a death trap too. And the best way to break it is honestly 4 people go straight down either stone bridge or arches, and you just flood the hill. But for this next hill, obviously you want to have blue control. And what I'm trying to do right now, I'm just waiting for my teammates to push up and get picks. And I get killed by Dallin from the left side, and I waited a little bit too long because somebody pushed through statue side. I didn't think they were gonna try pinching, but I just missed my shots. I just fucked up so bad right there. But since I'm spawning across the map and there's 30 seconds left, we're gonna probably make one more push, and then we're gonna set back and set up on the church spawn. I just heard somebody on Metal Street, and I get melted by Harden. But Sham doing his job, anchoring the spawns. We're gonna set up around this church hill, and at least try to get into it. Dolan picks me off. I'm not even worried about the kid in the old hardpoint because that's just a useless kill. If I kill him, he's gonna spawn closer to the base than what we want him to. Like I said, I'm gonna be holding down mid map and try to cut him off. See, once I'm over on Blue Street, they'll be spawning over on arches, and that's the best position for a Slayer to be. Over by Blue Street, cutting off the players. I can pick up a 2-piece. I'm gonna still keep on pushing up, but Hard's gonna be picks me up with a war machine. See, now that I spawn off across the map, I'm still gonna be looking towards the jump. And now that I know that we have the back spawn still, they're gonna spawn over on Blue Street. I heard a call out 3 people coming through stairs, so I tried rotating as quick as I can to pick up 2 people, and I did. And if I didn't do that, Folsom would have been fucking destroyed in the hill. Now I want me to try rotating over to the next base after I pick up a kill or 2. Pick up 2 kills, I'm still gonna be rotating because the time is winding down and scores pretty close. It's a 20-point game within last minute of the game on Yemen Hardpoint, which is not a good deal to be going into, especially on this last hill, because you can get tons of time off this hill too if you have the right anchor and right spawns. I'm gonna be pushing up top with Sham right here, just trying to get the last few seconds here and try to get them out of the base. The person threw a hellstorm and we ran inside, and he was actually playing a smart hellstorm. He stalled it so we wouldn't rush right into the base, and he knew we were gonna stay inside. Off the spawn, the game's pretty much over, but I'm still gonna be pushing the base, trying to get a few kills, you know. and push to back tree house and pick up a few kills. The main job that I do with Dare is just slay. That's my main job, and since I am extremely comfortable with my teammates, they let me do my role, and I can just float the map and do whatever I basically want to. Well, that's it for the series, or for this episode at least. I end up going 40 and 26. I hope you guys learned a few things about Yemen Hardpoint. If you guys like the video, drop a like. I'm going to continue making this video series Inside the Mind. So if you guys like the series, subscribe to my channel, and drop a like. Thanks, guys.